That actually leads me into my second one. Was I want to take, because remember you heard that story about James Cameron, taking a submersible like the furthest down that anyone has been, like below sea level.
Right.
Trenches and shit.
I want to beat that record.
The Mariana Trench.
No, I don't think it was anything that deep, because I mean the pressure and everything. You gotta worry.
Well,
about
that's
all
the
that
lowest
stuff.
anybody's ever been in a submarine. Is in the Mariana Trench.
Well, I mean that's the lowest spot below sea level.
Right, but that's also the lowest.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they have submersibles that can go down that far, because that's like something silly, like 7 miles below.
I don't think they've ever gotten to the bottom. But that's that's the lowest that somebody's ever been. Is in the Mariana Trench.
So, but I mean, that'd just be a nice little record to check off. I think. Like, hey, try to beat that James Cameron.
Fuck you, James Cameron. Just have an image of you like this in your submarine.
What are you talking about? We're gonna paint it on the side.
Fuck you, James Cameron. Little submarine.
No, that'd be the name of the ship. Fuck you, James Cameron.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I just that'd be one that you could just laugh at.
Yeah.
I think.
Ken?
I don't like the water. I don't want to be in the water.
So your bucket list is to stay clear of water.
Yes, don't be anywhere near water. Don't
travel.
Don't travel. Stay away from water.
Do you hate taking showers?
I like a nice warm shower. I do like a nice warm shower.
Also, on top of that, I mean, you don't like swimming either, do you?
I can't swim.
No, you can't swim.
No.
I thought you could swim, but you just didn't like it.
I remember he said that's why he didn't do the SEALs
You know how?
or
Yeah, I didn't join special forces because I couldn't swim. I would have attempted, but I knew at that point I would probably fail anyways. I did try a couple times in the Army to learn how to swim.
What do you look like?
I'm basically the
flail around in the water, or?
I'm basically the kind of person how if you lay back and you hold your breath, you should be able to float on the water.
Mm-hmm.
I can lay at the bottom of the swimming pool.
Oh, so you're saying you're not
I'm not
buoyant?
Yes, I'm not a buoyant person.
Okay.
I mean, that's what happens when you got balls of steel.
So your bottom half sinks first.
You tell yourself that, buddy. Anyway, what else you got on your list there, Chief?
Let's get back in. Fuck you, James Cameron, with fuck you money. It's a bucket list of mine.
Is what, have fuck you money?
Have fuck you money.
How much is fuck you money to you?
To me, I don't really have a set amount. I just know that I want to tell people to fuck off when I want to. And when I have a spur of the moment idea, I'm going to do it.
Just gonna do it.
Yeah. And I don't necessarily need to have a nice house and shit. I live in a fucking RV for all I give a shit. You know what I mean?
Live in a cardboard box.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you
see, I mean, you didn't think of a number in your head to where if I had this in the bank, I can just do whatever I want.
I would say, because we discussed this once before, around 10 million is rated the cutoff line for middle class. So I'd say 20 million.
Middle class?
Yeah, upper middle class.
I think
it's probably more now.
I don't know.
10 million. Around 10 million was the cutoff line for middle class.
Does that number seem accurate to you?
all I'm going to say is a guy that lives in a cardboard box has all the money that he needs to tell you to go fuck yourself because he doesn't care.
Yeah, but he can't go and do spur of the moment things.
Some people don't want to do spur of the moment things.
Maybe you should live in a cardboard box.
I think about it sometimes. The only thing that keeps me away from that is that it's cold in that cardboard box in the winter.
What if we got you a space heater?
I could do it. I always thought a shed would be better. Just living in a shed with a heater.
We'll discuss this later.
Away from everybody.
In a shed.
Shit.
Off camera, particularly. Anyway, next one I'll say for me is okay. Now this is probably going to be kind of a complicated one, but ever since you probably remember me being the age of like 16 or something, I have said that I am going to run for the president of the United States of America.
Is that on your bucket list?
It's on my bucket list.
To be president of the United States
No,
of America?
to run.
Oh, to run?
Yes.
I mean, you could do that next time.
I know, but I mean,
I'll vote for you.
I'm sure.
So you'll have 3 votes.
Are you even a registered voter?
Fuck no.
All right. Well, I don't need to campaign to you.
You have 2 votes.
You know my stance.
I don't know. I mean, think about it.
You're going to lose to Mickey Mouse, though. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kanye West might come back.
Nobody's going to vote for Kanye West. Well, he might get like 5,000.
I was going to say, he's good.
Anyone who follows him on social media will probably vote for him. So
If Kanye West becomes the presidency, then we definitely have transferred into idiocracy.
Well, on top of that, I'm buying an island that day. But I mean, I think realistically, with the way everything goes, with the right, left, all that bullshit, they get nothing done. I want to change that.
I don't think you're going to be able to change it.
I know it's a big ask, but I mean,
at the end of the day, we need a leader that looks at both sides, like they did back in the day. Like if you were in a tribe,
right?
They listen to people, and then they kind of talked it over with their hierarchy group, and then ultimately the king or the leader or whoever it was made the decision for the people, so that they could prosper in some way.
Right.
Today it's about I'm more important than you.
Well, no, it's about doing what whatever someone else basically tells them to do.
Yeah,
and that's a whole other part of it is the obvious politicians being bought by corporations, everything.
And those corporations, their utopia's not the same as my utopia, your utopia, Ken's utopia.
No, sir.
That's why there needs to be
a balance.
There shouldn't be a central power in the United States. The federal government shouldn't be the one making decisions and controlling things. Personally, in my opinion, it should be broken up between states and counties.
It should be left more on a state level. But,
I think it should be even further than that. I think communities,
local block government.
Yeah,
block gov.
Throwback to an old episode. Cities, towns, and states should have more power than the federal government.
Shout out Captain Moisture.
Iser.
Anyway. But yeah, I think even if I can justly say that, I tried. Even though, I don't expect
I tried. That could be your...
That'd be a great campaign slogan, wouldn't it? I tried.
I think people would go for that.
I think they would too.
Yeah, I think that's
it's better than a lot of the rest of the nonsense you get out of these actual.
I tried.
Think about it. It's kind of funny.
That might actually get you more votes.
Yeah, might be up to 7 now. Who knows? It's a grassroots movement. It'll take time.
Mine will be I showed up.
I left my shed.
From the shed to the White House.
No.
From the shed to the podium.
You just have them move the shed to the White House grounds.
Yeah,
and then
there
it is.
Yeah.
And just have spray painted president on the top.
You make all 13 of your cabinet members, show up to meetings, and then you just put them in a cabinet. I don't know. Anyway, we went off a little tangent there, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny.
We'll just replace the cabinet members with cabinets.
That's a good idea. Probably get just as much done.